Hi, my name is Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Range Rover Vogue, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. Strange really, been in the motor trade all my life, knew this was coming in this morning and I couldn't sleep last night. It's good that I've still got something to look forward to, I suppose. It's a Range Rover 3-litre TD V6 Vogue automatic. 2014 on a 14 plate, one owner from new, 36,208 miles, MOT'd until the 22nd of the 10th 2020. And fuel economy, it amazes me every time I see this on a car this size. Urban 33.2 miles per gallon, extra urban 40.4 miles per gallon, and combined is 37.7 miles per gallon. 0 to 60 time of 7.4 seconds, a top speed of 130 miles per hour out of a 254 brake horsepower 6-cylinder 24 valve engine. Road tax isn't too bad either. 12 months is £305, 6 months only £167.75. So where to start? It's a tremendous spec, fantastically clean car inside and out, beautiful to drive as well. We've got xenon headlamps, high pressure headlamp wash, parking sensors in the front bumper there, a wading depth of something like 2 feet. The brochure says 5-spoke or split 5-spoke alloys. They look like 10-spoke alloys to me. Power folding door mirrors, this flash up the side which kind of breaks all the black up and looks really good. The panoramic roof, the front section tilts and slides, so that's a good feature as well, and there's a shade band inside if it gets too hot through the roof, which is not much chance of that happening today. Rear privacy glass. We've also got if you've got the key on you, you can lock the doors or open them again like so. Door mirrors fold in as soon as you lock it and get out of the way. Got the power open boot there, the hard load cover. It's got a deployable tow bar, the switch just there, plenty of room in the back, and it's got a full-size spare wheel which has never been on the car, so that's absolutely mint as well. If you just click that, that folds up, that comes down. You've got a reversing camera there. The wiper is hidden below this integrated rear spoiler, and just in the back here, the bottom of the bumper, you've got reversing sensors. Absolutely mint in the back. Seats look like they've never been sat on. You've got your own controls for the aircon and heated seats here, and 2 power sockets. Here we've got the rear armrest, 2 cup holders, little place to put your phone or whatever you want there. 3 inertia rear belts. At the moment the shade bands are cross, but when it's all the way back, it's nice lighting area in the back. Really comfortable, plenty of room. You've got brushed aluminium, piano black, airbags in the B pillar and C pillar. It's got the extra black lining as well. A real classy car this. It's absolutely beautiful. Great to drive, great to be a passenger in. Just lovely all round. I'll just take you for a ride in it. Range Rover keys there. It's as I say, it's keyless entry. It's also keyless ignition as well, so if you just foot on the brake, press the button there, off it goes. First job today, heated seats. Let's just turn those down a little because I know they get red hot, and also heated steering wheel. Car's got heated windscreen as well, which is absolutely fantastic. We'll put the let's see, just perhaps that wasn't one of my best ideas. Anyway, so you can see the roof there, blind operates, and that's the sunroof. Little deflector comes up at the front there, keep the wind off the top of your head, but put that all the way back. That's sunroof's just tilted a little bit at the moment. Put that down like so. We've also got, if I switch the headlights on, put headlights on, pull on the washers, it's got high pressure headlamp wash as well, and then a load of other stuff. It's really well finished off this. It's like brand new inside and like brand new on the outside from what I can see as well. It's lovely aluminium trim around all the gear selector there. Even this, if you press that forward and it just slides back into place. Got a fridge in here, USB and auxiliary in, and also a power socket. You can your phone just fits nicely in there and won't slide about. If you press this button, it takes the vehicle down to make it easier to get out. And we've got power folding door mirrors as well. Also, these 3-position memory seats. We'll just do the memory seat Russian roulette game. And again, it's surprising how many smaller people drive these. They look like a massive car, and everybody thinks, "Oh, I'll never be able to drive one of those." But that's number one. So I'm assuming it was the wife's car. That's number 1 position. Number 2 position, that's further back than me. So height and reach adjustable steering wheel as well, sorry, and that's electric if you from this switch at the side there. So I'll just get comfortable and then we'll set off. Let's say very narrow kind of country lane here. So into reverse. You see there, reversing camera, front and rear parking sensors. You can change this camera as well. If I just press there, cameras, and then settings, you see there you can have the goalposts, or just put it back in reverse there. To home menu, cameras, settings, and then stick it on that one, put it in reverse, and it's just the single view. So these 3 settings for the reversing camera. When you put it in reverse, you can have it so that your mirrors tilt down and look at the curb, so you don't scuff your alloys. The heated steering wheel is really, really toasty. It's a horrid day outside, but to be honest, it doesn't matter what it does outside when you've got a Range Rover. It's not going to stop you going anywhere or getting there. Nice big fat front centre armrest, and then you've got these as well that you can adjust with this kind of thumb wheel there. Nice big place to put your arm. And here we go, just click, just make sure everything's working. Yep, all working. Somehow knew he was going to do that in that transit. Going far too fast to take the roundabout. These are fantastic to drive. TFT dashboard, rev counter on the left, speedo on the right, your information display in the centre, which is largely controlled from this menu button here, driving features, trip computer, instrument display, vehicle setup, so put it on trip computer, and then you can change the units and everything. Just flick back, driving features, gearbox paddles, show warnings, so it's just, you just waft along. They're absolutely fantastic. This unfortunately came in last night just after I'd gone home, and John managed to snaffle the keys to it, which to be honest is only fair because I've driven the rest of them. And anyway, who likes sulking and whinging? Certainly not John, so hopefully he'll give me the keys and let me drive it. There we go, we've got the sat nav there. It's also got TV. And you can see way above everybody else. Even though it's a big car, it's so easy to drive, you can see everything. It's going to be a nightmare here yet. No indicators, 2 miles an hour. I've lived in Preston for probably the last 30 years, so perhaps I'm a little bit insulated from the rest of the world, but the people say I'm always moaning on these videos, but honestly, the driving in Preston is awful, and sometimes you just can't believe it, and especially when you get it on video. Back to the car. So we've got cruise control as well, multifunction steering wheel, got paddle shift, left and right, change down there, up on the right, I think they call it command shift. You've got your terrain response here. Just we'll get up to 70. So 70 there. Click set, one touch, like everything else on Range Rovers, nice and simple. Usually right up until the touch screen days were made for farmers. You can do everything with gloves on. A Tesla here coming up on the outside. It has an acoustic windscreen, the sound system in here, Meridian speakers, surround sound, it's got a subwoofer, The system's awesome if you like music. We've got a deployable tow bar at the back, which I couldn't figure out how to put down before. I think I was doing something wrong. Perhaps you have to take the cover off before it will deploy. I'm sure that's the case. But we'll fiddle around with that afterwards when we get it on the ramp. It was throwing down before, and I couldn't be bothered doing it. Fiat 124 convertible there. I had one of those in Sorrento, making awesome sound, but I know which car I'd rather be in at the moment. Everything's to hand, so comfortable. In fact, here you have lumbar support, and if you press it that way, yeah, that's just moving it up. Really, really comfortable. Rear privacy glass, split folding rear seats. You've got the Isofix child seat anchor points on the back seat there. And for such a big vehicle, 2.5 tonner, it accelerates away effortlessly. The fuel economy as well, I'm always impressed. Tesla in front's the one with the dual motors. They are very, very fast, but I just don't get electric cars. Perforated leather and the dual stitching there. Actually, Mr. Tesla there is going too fast, and so was I. Indicators on the left there, wipers on the right. A real bumpy road. And the difference coming up this road in a Range Rover to coming up in a normal car or a saloon car, especially a BMW with run flats on. There we go. Just drop a couple of gears there with the paddle shift. Transfer the weight, no knocks, everything fine. I don't think I showed the TV, but if you go into audio, there's nothing behind me. So if you go into audio there, TV, it's, no channels, it's coming up there. There's the TV, and if I set off, it should go off. There you go, it's gone off. I'm not sure, the passenger may still be able to see it. I can't see it from here. That's still in manual override, so it was waiting for me to change gear. We've had some lovely Range Rovers, but I think this is one of the cleanest that we have had. I'll just switch that off, just in case I'm infringing any copyright or broadcasting. Oh, there we go. Put it back on now. $50 miles an hour, really bumpy road. Actually, let me just see. Find audio and then turn it up. Hey, as I say, the sound system is absolutely awesome. I don't think my phone's turned all the way up either, so you can control really the output from your phone. Anyway, I'm going to pull up in a short while. I'll finish the test drive there. When I stop, I'll show you how to set the sat nav, how to pair your mobile, how to delete a mobile, how to stream audio, and I'll put that on a card, probably the first card in this video. So the first one that pops up, that'll tell you how to do it. And what a fantastic car. I always preface these Range Rover videos by saying don't come and buy it because I want to use it for a while, but it doesn't seem to stop anybody, so do your worst. I'll see you in the next video. I think it may be a BMW 330 Estate, and thanks for watching.